greetings. This is me again, Zahra Berserk. So we're going to go through the mistake in the Quran ayat about Zed. Colt Hofer is going to be here. Sorry, I have been late. I said 15 minutes, but I think it's more than 15 minutes I've taken. I was really hungry. I had to fill my stomach. And just, so I promised 15 minutes break, and it's more than 15 minutes, and I had to rush here, but haven't had my herbal pills, so Colt Offer isn't here. Yes, he's going to come, waiting for him, and maybe then as I wait for him, I can, after taking my herbal medicine pills, sharing on Facebook pages and all. So excuse me, yeah. So now sharing this, yeah, if my stomach and things make sounds, my food has not been digested probably. So, but still, it is fun to come here. It is my honor. This thing, with Colt Offer, I found this wonderful brother here on YouTube. We can discuss these things in a friendly manner. So, whereas groups, or maybe understanding Shia Islam, I should, this is, so waiting for Call to Offer. I think he's going to, I think he did, Call to Offer, where are you? Because he did point out this mistake, but anyways, let's see, just to make sure. And you told me, Call to Offer told me that he's going to also show me a hadith where Zainab abuses Zed and all that. So there also we can see if he has found the hadith here. I just have to keep losing my live chat, opening my tab here. Yeah. So the mistake made. Now we were on that search for God, the true God, and in a very friendly manner. Thank God I was, lucky enough to have Call to Offer. Sozo gave me that love. She always, the sister, brother, comes here with love from Jesus and all, and herself. So that's where it all started in my previous live stream. And we have discussed about this Jesus, God in the Bible. The Muslim and Christian debate I really enjoyed very much. Bob on this channel, YouTube, from Speaker's Corner, thank God I could say this, is a very decent man, and it is wonderful to see how it was in the discussion between a Muslim and a Christian, himself and Booba. So then from my previous live stream, I went beyond that to understand this Christianity, the Trinity, failed to understand the Trinity. Then we went to the parts, like Colt Offer was explaining to me. Then we came to that God, pure awareness, because in the beginning I did understand what this in the beginning is. And all that. So let me see when Colt Offer comes. So So before he comes, there is a logical deduction on this, Islamic, no, not just like Islamic thought and all this. Surah, um, Surah Azab ayat 37 now. Behold, thou didst say to the one who had received the grace of Allah and thy favour, retain thou in wedlock thy wife and fear Allah. But thou didst hide in thy heart that which Allah was about to make manifest. Thou didst fear the people, but it is more fitting that thou shouldest fear Allah. Allah, while you concealed within your... Okay, this I read out. And while Allah has more right that you fear Him, when Zaid had no longer any need for her, we married her to you in order that there not be upon the believers any discomfort. Concerning the wives of the claimed sons, hold on. So when Zaid had no longer any need for her, he should not have divorced her, because here Allah, whether it's a suggestion or a command, Prophet Muhammad, we are told here, tells Zaid to fear Allah. Keep your wife and fear Allah here, right? So, should he not keep his wife and fear Allah? Now, how does this change to? Maybe this is what Colt Hofer is trying to would want to show me. There's a mistake here, right? So when Zaid had no longer any need for her, we married her. Yani Allah, in His sovereignty, marries Zainab to the Prophet, to you. So in order that there not be upon the believers any discomfort, in order, so first she was like, she's been thrown around here and there. Zainab, can you see this? But then of course the Muslims would say that she became an Mu'mineen, her dress was over. Wherever you reside, Hadith-e-Kisa, all the worries in the world will go. All your problems, Shia Muslims, when you recite Hadith-e-Kisa, will go, and all this. And finally, we will all be married to who? No, thank you. Even if the Hadith-e-Kisa recited in a marriage, at a wedding, a reception, and then the divorce took place, and then yes, now she's married to Prophet Muhammad. No, Imam Hussein, Imam Mahdi. She's married to another Muslim, Shia. So this, all your problems, all your worries will come to an end. So before Colt Hofer comes and shows me the mistake, I have shown you here already, right? I meaning that you bestowed favor. Here it is. Prophet Muhammad says, see, when you said to the one on whom Allah bestowed favor and you bestowed favor, keep your wife and fear Allah. Now Muslims surprisingly don't blame Zayd in any way. Since Prophet Muhammad told him to fear Allah, keep your wife and fear Allah, yet we are told so when Zayd had no longer any need for her, still the problem persisted. And we are told he had to divorce Zainab. So he married So that was okay about, it just doesn't, it's not okay. You see, religious fallacy reasoning, by religious reasoning, I for the life of me cannot see what this is. And if we go to multilingual Quran also, or we open the tafsir of this ayat, excuse me. So two believers have failed in their obedience to Allah and Prophet Muhammad, yet were not told that they failed. Or God knows what the reason is used, and all three of them, if they were godly people, came down here, sent down by God as human beings, all of them, believers, muhafiz of this religion, and also givers of law, of divine laws to us, and practicing it from the very beginning, then it would be okay for all three of them to do this. But even then it would not be okay. But that Zainab would be used and she would sacrifice herself for this way is not the Islamic way. So it must be coming from another religion. I still say that he has copied and pasted. So what is here about Zainab? It so happened that they could not live happily together. On one hand, Zayd divorced Zaynab. To save Zainab from the misery of a divorce, Allah, misery of a divorcee, Allah commanded the Holy Prophet to marry Zainab. According to pagan formula, when this is about the sons treated as natural, Holy Prophets marrying the divorced. Now, that's about zihar. You are to me as the back. Okay. Likewise, an adopted son was treated as a natural son. It was this crudity of the pagan morals that, upon the Holy Prophets marrying the divorced wife of his freed man Zed, this is another problem. Islam abolished these widespread foolish customs. If there is absolute submission, Aka Medipuya says, so everything relating to, we now connect what Aka Medipuya also says. You see, when you're obeying Allah and the Messenger, and when Allah, when you, so in full submission, and that is to the Prophet's command to, with Allah, and Surah Nisa at 65 we're told, full submission, taslima. There's no room then for any change in that which they have. Now the example is that he cannot abrogate, right? Because it's now being practiced by two believers against their will, especially against Zainab's will. It is it's become a example set law. Oh, okay, Colt Hofer, welcome back, warm welcome. Okay, sister, we are we ready? Yes, I'm ready. So this ayat, right? 37 of Surah Azab. Oh, so I think Colt Hofer, did you not point out this mistake? And I said, I don't know. Let's see. If the Muslims would, it would, like, we have to exhaust it completely, that in no way the Muslims can come, right? That's very hard. I've also tried but failed in many cases. But this case, I cannot fail. 36 ayat and 37. And Colt Hofer, do you remember you told me that No, let's go to 7, 8. Acha, Surah Araf. However, do you remember you said that Zainab abused Zaid? There's a thing on that. Oh, so we haven't fully done this. You're right. 188. Acha. Okay, 188 verse. Sorry, not 88, but 188. This is in a different light. Colt is going to prove to us that there's a mistake. Say, I hold not for myself the power of benefit or harm, except what Allah has willed. And if I knew the unseen, I could have acquired much wealth, and no harm would have touched me. I am not except a warner and a bringer of good tidings to a people who believe. Is this the translation, Sahih International? Is this okay? So now please, Altoffer, you can let me know I'm here. So the problem, mistake here. Altoffer, do you remember that you told me you will show me the hadith also? I don't know. Say, I do not possess any benefit or harm for myself. Wait, let me see the 185. But here it's 1. Whoever Allah leads into error, then no guide he has, and he leaves them plundering in their inordinance, distractions. They ask you, Muhammad, about the hour. When is its arrival? Say, its knowledge is only with my Lord. None will reveal its time except him. It lays heavily upon the heavens and the earth. It will come upon you except unexpectedly. They ask you, okay, Kaltofer, with this verse, with the Surah Araf verse 188, we can say Muhammad doesn't know the unseen except for what Allah revealed. Yes, definitely. He doesn't know the unseen. Say not, I have power for myself, benefit or harm. You, give you, not in my power. Yes. So what wills Allah? And if I would know of the unseen, surely I could have. Yeah, ghaiba, unseen. What wills Allah? Except what Allah wills. And if I would know the unseen, it just says the unseen. It doesn't say Allah the unseen, right? So it's not in capital letters. Unseen. Surely I could have multiplied of the good. No, if I had known the unseen, surely I could have multiplied of the good and not have touched me, the evil. Evil not, I accept a warner, a bringer of glad, mubashira or wabashira, run to a people, good news bringer who believe. Okay, now let's go to Surah 33, Ayat 37. But Colt offer, it doesn't say the unseen Allah. It just says, if I had known the unseen, ghaib. Okay. Now I go to Ayat 33. No, Surah 33, Ayat 37. Here I am. And remember, O Muhammad, when you said to the one on whom Allah bestowed favor. Let's read the Arabic. Okay, I'm here. And when you said to the one, Allah bestowed favor on him, and you bestowed favor on him, keep to yourself your wife, and fear Allah. But you concealed within yourself, nafsaka, what Allah was to disclose. And you feared, or you feared the people? You feared the people, but it says fear here. Anyways, not feared. The people, while Allah has more right that you should fear Him. So when ended said from her necessary formalities, we married her to you, so that there be on the believers any discomfort concerning, so that not there be on the believers any discomfort concerning the wives. This verse is talking about when Muhammad said to Zaid, keep your wife and fear Allah. Yes. Keep your wife and fear Allah. So, how do we... Okay, I'm waiting. Let's see what Colt Hofer says. Sorry, Colt Hofer, I don't have that you can talk here. I can ask you to come up here. Okay, that's good. Okay. We're going slow. That's good also, so that we understand what Colt Hofer is trying to show us. Let it sink in us. Right? So yes, this verse is talking about when Muhammad said to Zaid, keep your wife and fear Allah. And then, keep your wife and fear Allah. Sister, we're establishing what the verses say. Yes. Colt Hofer, that's what we're establishing. Yes, for sure. What the verses say. So, yes, well put. So, Colt Hofer says we're establishing what the verses say. Sorry, he has to be a little slower because he has to type and all this. I should have called him here on the... Okay. So how do we connect the Surah Araf verse 188 with Surah 33 verse 37? Muhammad doesn't know the unseen, right? So keep your wife and fear Allah, while you concealed within yourself that which Allah is to disclose. And you feared the people, while Allah has more right that you fear Him. Colt Hofer says, now, was this verse revealed before or after Muhammad talked to Zaid? After. Right? After Muhammad spoke to Zaid. Colt Hofer, this verse was revealed after Muhammad spoke to Zaid. Or before, I don't know. This is a good point. We have to make sure it's after. Yes, it's after. But while you concealed, he already knew what Allah was to disclose. Even though this verse was revealed after, I know it's after, yeah. But Prophet Muhammad already knew, right? Can we say that while you conceal, as he's saying, keep your wife and fear Allah to Zayd, so this is reflecting what he said to Zayd, or it was being revealed. No, this verse has to be revealed. This part, I can't say after, right? Because it has to be simultaneous, right? It has to be. Yeah, this is a good point, because Allah must have revealed this part for him to have told Zaid to keep your wife and fear Allah. Because I don't know if it's after. Muhammad, they say, doesn't speak out of his own will. Or it says what Allah is going to reveal. Yes, but that what Allah was to reveal was afterwards. But simultaneous, this verse, God, at least Muhammad knows that God has told him to tell Zaid to keep your wife and fear Allah. And Allah knows that while he said this to Zaid, while you concealed within yourself that which Allah is to disclose. Allah was to later disclose this, but here he's not telling Zaid what Allah was to disclose. Colt Hofer says, so Colt Hofer then, it says what Allah is going to reveal to you, to Muhammad, yes. No, it's going to disclose to all. While you concealed within yourself that which Allah is to disclose to all. Right? Allah was to disclose to him, and that will be, yes, I know, that's where the other verse comes in. Other verse. Acha, now here, so then, can you explain that? I'm kind of lost. So, you see here, Surah Araf verse, I have to, undo. Surah Araf verse, yeah, it says, it doesn't say knowledge. He doesn't have knowledge of, he has knowledge of the unseen Allah, but there are some knowledge he doesn't have, which could make him multiply surely I could have multiplied of the good, and not have touched me harm. No evil, sorry. No, read the word for word. This translation is wrong. Which translation? No, the word by word translation here is, you see, in Arabic it says, say, qul, la, not, I have power. Le nafsi, in myself, for myself. To benefit. Yeah, like it tells the pagan gods, murti, about their murtis, that they don't have the power to benefit or harm you. So this even fails in for the polytheists. Anyhow, now here a power to harm, except what wills Allah, right, with the permission of Allah. And if I would know of the unseen that Allah has not told him as yet. No, yes, I'm reading the word by word. Surah Azab, verse 37. Sorry, I don't get it. Okay, I will go. Wait, here. You see, here the ghaibi means there's certain knowledge which he doesn't, certain, if I knew, this is not put well, but anyways, let's just, he doesn't have that unseen knowledge. Surely I could have multiplied of the good and not have touched me evil. Then why does he tell the polytheists that your murti is... this would be well applied to not to this Surah 33 verse 37. Okay, but I want to see your thing in that. And then I'm going to use this verse against... This is a very good verse to be used against what he says, what his Allah says about the polytheists idol worshipping. So go ahead, Colt Hofer. You step by step, but here just make sure, I just want to know that you know that he says there's some unseen knowledge, that he doesn't have that unseen knowledge, not the unseen Allah. Do you get it? He knows the unseen Allah. The verse tells us Muhammad had no unseen knowledge. Go to, okay, yes. Okay, you agree on that? Yes, I'll go to now back. Surah Azab verse here, I am. Right? Yes, this verse tells us Muhammad had no unseen knowledge. Now go to Surah Azab verse 37. So I'm here on Surah Azab verse 37. Keep your wife and fear Allah, while you concealed within yourself that which Allah is to disclose. Yani he hid. He already knew. Read the word for word. On him, and you best keep your wife to yourself and fear Allah, but you concealed. It's like you hid within, you're hiding in yourself, in your nafsiqa, what Allah was to disclose. Yani Allah had he already knew, but he hid it, right? Here, God has given him the knowledge, called Hofer. Here, God has given him the knowledge about the divorce that would take place and that he would, about this, marry Zainab. But you concealed. So Prophet Muhammad already knew. That's what the verse is saying, because we're applying the verse, not our own opinion. Read the word for word. I read. So here I've read the word by word. That here, what is this? What is that word used? What the verse word by word is saying is that he concealed what Allah was to reveal, right? Concealing means he already knew. It was not that he didn't know what Allah was to reveal. Do you get it? Here, he knew what Allah was to reveal, but he concealed within himself. He hid. It's not that, it's not like Adam having forgotten or that Allah had not revealed. Wait a minute. You see? But you concealed within yourself what Allah was to disclose, not to you, not to Prophet Muhammad. It doesn't say that he hid because his nafs hid it and then he didn't know that Allah was to disclose this. Yes, but can anyone show me where Allah revealed this to Muhammad before this verse? Yeah, he already knew this. This is what the verse is saying itself, right? Colt Hofer. It's not what Allah was to disclose to, announce, not to him, right? Oh, are you thinking like the other, that Prophet Muhammad, uh, otherwise his nafs would not be concealing, right, to him? Then the ayat is wrong, way put. Do you mean to say that Prophet Muhammad didn't know what Allah was to disclose to him? And therefore it was right for him to say this? Uh-huh. Uh, Colt Hofer. No, Allah says, yes, but can anyone show me where Allah revealed this to Muhammad before this verse? It was revealed while he was telling, you see, while he was telling Zaid, keep your wife and fear Allah, Colt Hofer. Keep your wife and fear Allah while you concealed. So it's already in the ayat. It's in the ayat. The ayat itself is telling you that Allah has already told him, but he concealed it. He himself concealed it. Prophet Muhammad concealed it in his nafs, in himself, what Allah was to disclose. So I can tell you this. I can tell you that Allah revealed this to him because the ayat is saying this. If you know Arabic, can some Arabic person explain this ayat? Come here and explain. And when you said, can you call an Arabic speaking person and help me? When you said to the one, Allah bestowed favor, okay, on him, you bestowed favor on him, keep to yourself, your wife, and fear Allah. But, okay, it says, but, it doesn't, okay, the translation here is, but you concealed within yourself, means he already knew within himself what Allah was to disclose to others, was to disclose that he's supposed to marry. So you're telling me here in this that Prophet Muhammad didn't know that his nafs was concealing, and he didn't know himself what his nafs was concealing, meaning his nafs was faulty concealing. Right? So, sorry, it doesn't fit. I still have to contemplate. Can we leave this open on this? Right? And then you can even apply this verse, Surah Araf verse, very good verse. But I think here, but or but you concealed. Okay, it's but you concealed. Who is concealing? Is Allah, has the nafs concealed from him, or is Prophet Muhammad himself concealing? Excuse me, Colt Hofer, he did know, but Allah never revealed it to him. You mean to say that he knew, but Allah never revealed it to him? Colt Hofer, you're saying, sorry, there's a contradiction here in what you're saying. He did know, but Allah never revealed it to him. He knew, but Allah didn't reveal it to, his nafs knew. And if Allah didn't reveal it to him, but revealed it to his nafs knew. So it was in a lock, until Allah revealed it. Disclose. But you see, it's not, but you concealed within yourself. Prophet Muhammad, Allah has revealed to Prophet Muhammad. But you concealed. But Prophet Muhammad himself, within yourself, what Allah was to disclose is that he's supposed to marry Zainab, or whatever it is. He knew. Yes, Prophet Muhammad knew, and he concealed within himself. He kept it in his soul, nafs. It's not Allah who concealed it from him. It's not Allah. Yes, because it says what Allah will reveal. Yes. You see, this Arabic is not, even in English translation, it's that you, وَتُخْفِي, you concealed within. It's not Allah concealing and then he would reveal it, disclose it to Muhammad. This is a past tense word. Past tense word meaning? Yes, because it says what, let me see. The multilingual Quran. It means that his nafs, it doesn't say your nafs concealed it from you, what Allah was to reveal. Will reveal. Of course, that's a past tense word. I know, will disclose. Will be disclosing to whom? Muhammad himself? No. Called Hofer. You need to, yes, discloses afterwards were revealed. So what is that? What is the problem in this? Are you trying to tell me that it was to be revealed to Muhammad himself? That he was to marry Zainab? That's wrong. If you, a Colt Hofer, if you want to, that's like going too far, right? That would be like the Muslims would rejoice at it. In fact, embrace your this thing that Muhammad didn't Muhammad, but it doesn't say Allah concealed within you what Allah was to reveal. It says you concealed, Muhammad concealed in his nafs what Allah was to reveal. Both because the verse where he revealed it to Muhammad is missing. The verse that is, yes, it is missing, but it is implied that Muhammad already knew that he would be asked to marry Zainab, told by Allah to marry, and that Allah will give him Zainab. Both because the verse where he revealed it to Muhammad is missing. There are times in the Quran where God doesn't really address properly every single point, but it is implied here. You see, Colt Hofer, it's implied here in this verse that it was already revealed to Prophet Muhammad that he was supposed to marry Zainab and that a divorce would take place. Because, see, but thou didst hide in thy heart. Who is hiding in whose heart? It's not Allah keeping it hidden in Prophet Muhammad's heart. From his nafs, his total being, he knows it. Prophet Muhammad knows it. And he is not hiding. The nafs is not hiding from him what Allah was to reveal to him, Prophet Muhammad. You see? So you got this wrong, Colt Hofer. Please see this. Even if that, because the verse where he revealed, it says here that he already knew. That's why he was hiding it. The word hidden, concealing it. This also look, right? He was hiding in thy heart. Thou didst. Who was hiding? You. Okay, let me just put a very simple translation here of maybe Shakir, Pictal, all of them. Go to verse. You see this? Colt Hofer, it's implied through this verse. You know what I mean by implied? Because you can tell that he already knew. Prophet Muhammad, it was already revealed to him that Allah was to disclose this. It will be disclosed to Zaid, to everyone, not to him alone. He already knows this. And stay quiet. Oh, sorry, 37. I just got confused here. Sorry, Colt Hofer. Can you see this? Or you can't see it? Yes, it's implied, but we can't find anything where Allah revealed it to Muhammad before he spoke to Zaid. Colt Hofer, we find it here. I think it's more than enough, right? Now, when Allah mentions prostitution, forced prostitution, he doesn't fully say the punishments there, this, Surah Nur, ayat 33. Somewhere else he says, some remain chaste. Okay, you would say. But you see, nowhere else does he mention that, okay, no prostitution, zina, this, that, he says, but no prostitution of slave girls. Like in Surah Nisa, it says you can marry those slave girls if you can't afford free believing women. So this verse is as clear as it, I mean, Allah, you have, yes, it's implied, but we can't find anything where Allah revealed it. Why should Allah reveal this directly when He already knows? We are told here, Allah doesn't have to put a verse in the Quran, right? Is that so important? Is that so important, Colt Hofer? Sorry, I have to talk to you. Like, is it, please, see this. Is it important to say that I revealed to Prophet Muhammad? Okay, maybe even Allah didn't reveal it to Prophet Muhammad. But he wanted to marry Zainab and he used Allah, but he was hiding something in his heart, which he knew sorry, not his heart, his nafs. So who was hiding in his nafs? Allah was hiding it. And so Allah doesn't even say that, right? That I hid it in your nafs and you didn't know it. And then I was to reveal it to others or to you. While you said to your Zaid, keep your wife and fear Allah. So whichever way, my dear brother, you may come, this is a disaster, right? You cannot save this Islam. Colt Hofer, जिस तरफ से भी कोई आए, इस्लाम एक फॉल्स रिलीजन है, उसको कोई सेव नहीं कर सकता. हम जान गए हैं, हम आप लोगों को, मुसलमानों को कह रहे हैं कि सीधा सीधा आके देखो, हम कोई उल्टी बात नहीं करते हैं, इधर उधर से नहीं जाते हैं. वी डोंट गो फ्रॉम हियर उल्टी बातें, टेरी वेरी तकिया वकिया यूज़ नहीं करते. हम तकिया, हम पिलोज़ यूज़ करते हैं, लेकिन तकिया यूज़ नहीं करते. इसे कि हम अपनी जान देने के लिए हाजिर थे इमाम हुसैन के लिए. एक वक्त ऐसा भी था. जान क्या, so yeah, Colt Hofer, I was telling the Muslims that whichever way you may come through taqiyya, dissimulation, gaining my confidence as a Christian, as a good person, as a wonderful person. But the truth remains that this is a false religion and this Prophet Muhammad is a liar. In fact, you help me even more so if the Muslims might come this way and embrace you and say, yes, Colt Hofer, God, neither does he say that way, neither does he imply this way. He disclosed to whom? Muhammad. So, and a very good point. And you concealed in your soul what Allah would bring to light. To you or to the others? It's so this way a very, very, very clever man, a Muslim, can take it in a different light. to Muhammad. No. It's open to interpretation, my dear brother. So whichever clever way your Allah may come, or you may come. Okay, sister, go to the Tafsir Ibn Abbas. It explains everything. Now you want to take the Tafsir of Ibn Abbas. And why should we take the Tafsir of Ibn Abbas? Why should I take Ibn Abbas's Tafsir here when I understand what this means, right? I said, I'm not going to go to any Sunni Shia hadiths unless it's absolutely necessary. So what your Sunnis may say, I mean, why would you want to protect this religion, for God's sake? I don't understand. When you see it, I've shown you. Surah Abbas. Yeah, I'm so used to this. Ibn Abbas Tafsir now I go to. Because he's the only one that Muhammad mentioned to explain the Quran. Really? Okay. And how many Muslims only follow Ibn Abbas in his tafsirs? Only Ibn Abbas, no one else. Not even Ahl al-Bayt, the Shia side. What's the Shia side? You see, I had to call Hofer seep through the Quran. It's not very easy for me to do. I can't take tafsirs from Sunni and Shia when I can see the ayat has failed in itself and to trust this and trust that. But I will go and see what these Muslims do. So all Muslims unanimously agree to what you're saying. To what you're saying. Huh? About this ayat. There's no dissenting view. You can sit on it, you can chew on it. And remember when you said to him, Allah's rebuke to his messenger in the story of Zayd and Zainab. Allah tells what his prophet, Allah rebukes, Allah's rebuke to his messenger. Allah tells what his prophet said to his freed slave Zayd bin Harith. May Allah be pleased with him. Yes, Zayd bin Harith, goodness, who was the one on whom Allah bestowed grace, i.e., through Islam and following the messenger. But can you see this? Allah's rebuke to his messenger. He even prayed to Allah to help Abbas. He is the ink of knowledge and there is nobody bigger than him, than Abbas. Okay. Now, what are you saying that Okay. And now, can you trust Prophet Muhammad? Can you say that our hadith has come directly from Prophet Muhammad, and what Prophet Muhammad is saying, you have to believe in him? Huh? Can you tell me this, an ex-Muslim, that I should trust in that hadith about the tafsir? Prophet Muhammad's hadith, direct hadith. You see, you don't know my research way that I have chosen here. I had to seep through the ayats. Now, and you have done a favor to him means by freeing him from slavery, and he was a great leader, held in high esteem and beloved by the Prophet. He was known as the Beloved, and his son Osama was known as the beloved son of the Beloved. Aisha may have. Where now? What part of this? Where shall I go? But you hide in yourself. Okay, here. But you did hide in yourself that which Allah will make manifest. You did fear the people. So, and if Muhammad were to have concealed anything that was revealed to him of the book of Allah, he would have concealed this ayah. Aisha said, but you did hide in yourself that which Allah will make manifest. To you or to others? Allah will make manifest to, like, okay. You are saying that, oh, you're going with the Sunnis, hand in hand. Colt Hofer. But you did hide in yourself that which Allah will. Oh my goodness. I got a jerk here. Shock. Okay. Now you see this. Colt Hofer. Are you saying I have to rely on Ibn Abbas because Prophet Muhammad said that to rely on Ibn Abbas says hadiths, right? And I have to take the Quran ayats literally, just as on every context, the way the Sunni Muslims take it. Huh? Do I have to rely on this liar? That whatever Prophet Muhammad and the Muslims do. No, in my tafsir it says that he loved her. Whose tafsir? So when Zaid had completed his aim with her, he gave her to you. Whose tafsir? Your tafsir? But you hid. You're saying you brought out a tafsir. Yeah, like I did, right? I'm not going to rely on what these people are going to fool us right and center. And I'm going to rely on the deceivers. And the most deceptive devil. But you did hide in yourself that which Allah will make manifest. You did fear the people. Whoa, but so when Zaid, where is the what? He's just, so he went to her and kneading dough. Where's the tafsir in that? What's going on here? A Colt Hofer? Are you trying to say, enter not the Prophet? What is this? What? What are you trying to say? Even Ibn Abbas doesn't explain, it doesn't say what you're trying to say. He hid in his, Prophet Muhammad concealed in his heart. For God's sake, you know what you were insinuating here? What I got from you? That you wanted to say that it's like, very highly experts. You know what they do? They use dissimulation and they try to put that benefit of doubt. Give him the benefit of the doubt. You were trying to say, am I correct? Were you trying to say by saying that Allah did not reveal to Prophet Muhammad this, but that he was going to reveal it to him later? Tafsir Ibn Abbas I used, al-Tafsir It says nothing about the hiding thing. So that I'm not using Muslim sources. But I didn't even ask, like the Muslim sources even could be biased and blind, right? I'm not blaming you for not using Muslim sources. I myself don't use them, most of them. Very few. I'm saying you insinuated, you know what you were saying very cleverly for the Muslims. You know what you were saying, Colt Hofer? You were saying that Prophet Muhammad, you took that ayat, which the Christians usually use, to say that he doesn't have knowledge of the unseen Allah, not a particular knowledge at some time hidden. Then you came here again and you told me this, which words like gaslighters and all, very clever people's words. You know what you were trying to tell me here. You know what you were trying to tell me. That Allah concealed in Prophet Muhammad's name. There is no Quran ayat that reveals that Muhammad. So you may have heard last night that some things Jesus had concealed. Allah, Father, didn't. Oh God. Sorry, I don't go quite well. Some people bring out some terrible things in me. You see, this discussion, friendly, honest, yes, because it says what Allah will reveal. You said here, I'm going to take a, oh God, I thought I had met, but now I have a second thought on this. Are you Salahuddin in disguise? Or a Muslim? Because I've seen a Shia using the name of Israel on Nabi Asli, and I said, me too, because they said that, using Christian, Jewish names now on YouTube. Okay, you said here, are you from Pakistan? No, read the word for word, this translation is wrong. The first tells us Muhammad had no unseen knowledge. Read the word for word. Yes, but can anyone... Oh God, I have enemies all around me, I guess. Yes, but can anyone show me where Allah revealed this to Muhammad before this verse? This meaning? Colt Hofer. I was trying to say this is the first time Allah will reveal it. Reveal what? What did he disclose? He doesn't even say, Allah doesn't even say what he has disclosed. And I kept guessing, what could it be? So here I'll have to read the tafsir. What could it be that Allah had to disclose? I have to do some guesswork here also. So you're saying that you're mistranslating you want to mistranslate. Oh my goodness, give me a break. I have to leave now, Kotov.